Good evening, DPS families. We hope everyone is doing great this evening, and we would like to thank you for joining us for another edition of Beyond the Celebrations. This evening, we have an exciting program planned for you. I am Melissa Perez, the Cultural and Linguistic Development Specialist for Durham Public Schools in the Department of Curriculum Instruction, and I have on the line with me as my co-host this evening, Mrs. Kelly Stevens, History and Civic Engagement Specialist from the Department of Curriculum Instruction as well. And we have on the line our ASL interpreter this evening is going to be Ms. Rachel, and you'll see her as we go through tonight's presentation. Remember, we do have this presentation available in Spanish, and we'll have that link for you in the chat. So if you would like the Spanish option, please click on that link and you can hear tonight's broadcast in a. Next slide. So we would like to take a moment of appreciation for the DPS Celebrates committee members that you can see listed here. If you'd like more information on our members, please visit celebrate.dpsnc.net. We would also be remiss if we did not mention, with a special thanks to our Durham Public Schools American Sign Language interpreters, Ms. Rachel Williams, who is here with us this evening, Ms. Sarah Leonard, and Mr. Charles Stores. We would also like to thank our Durham Public Schools Spanish language interpreters and the Multilingual Resource Center for supporting us with our event. And this evening, we have our amazing Spanish interpreter, Ms. Consuelo Norden. Thank you, Ms. Norden, for being with us this evening. And now at this time, I am going to turn it over to my partner in crime and co-host, Ms. Kelly Stevens.
Thanks, Melissa. So we'd like to introduce you guys once again to our DPS Celebrates website. On our website, we have everything available in both English and in Spanish. We have monthly flyers, monthly calendars that feature all of our cultural celebrations, our highlighted celebrations, and even some academic celebrations. We have a wealth of educational resources. These could be used both in the classroom or at home, any way to learn about each other from each other. Our fabulous media coordinators have also put together an e-library collection that is featuring all of our monthly celebrations. So a great way to infuse literacy using all of our DPS adopted resources. Again, those could be accessed at school or outside of school, anywhere you have internet access. We also have DPS Zoom backgrounds, Bitmoji classrooms, and all of this is in response to our ever-growing, ever-changing DPS population. We encourage all of you to follow us on social media at DPS Celebrates. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. This month, we are featuring Arab American Heritage Month. Our character trait of the month is perseverance. And tonight's event will be featuring our Global Youth Service Day with our folks from Community Education Department. And also featured is Holocaust Remembrance Day this month. Now this evening, we have our Director of Community Education, Tracy Super Edwards, and one of the program specialists, because there are many, but one of them is Mr. William Palmer. Both of them are from the Community Education Department, and they were unable to join us live, so they pre-recorded ahead of time. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen momentarily and share the video that they pre-recorded. So give me just a moment here. I've got that loaded. If it'll load for me, I apologize for the technical delay. Let me move this video over here.
Hi, my name is Tracy Super Edwards, Director of Community Education.
Good evening. My name is William Palmer II, and I am an elementary program specialist here at Community Education.
DPS Celebrate is highlighting Global Youth Service Day for this month. Community education has been provided excellent before and after school and summer camp programs for over 30 plus years. Durham Public Schools and the superintendent has always had a community partnership or some element included in a strategic plan about working with the community and providing and having partners with our schools. Our programs, our programs have always had some type of service learning and community service learning projects. Beginning in 2010, our department started requiring all of our programs to have a minimum of 2 community service learning projects each year. This year, priority 4 with Durham Public Schools Strategic Plan, which is strengthening the school, family, and community engagement, goal 4C, by 2023, every school will have a community partner that is committed to providing meaningful programs and services to meet the diverse needs of students. We realize that community service helps youth gain new skills such as communication skills, time management, and decision making. It also increases student social awareness and responsibility. Therefore, this is why we require all of our programs to make sure that they have some type of component that involves community service learning projects. William, tell us a little bit more.
All right. Thank you so much. Global Youth Service Day is going to be celebrated this year, April 29th through May 1st, 2022. Global Youth Service Day is the largest youth service and civic action event in the world, and the only one that celebrates and builds the capacity of all youth ages 5 to 25 to help our communities and democracy thrive by working together for the common good. In honor of Global Youth Service Day 2022, all of our after-school programs will be carrying out their own day of service during the last week of April, April 25th through the 29th. Some of the planned projects will be collecting eyeglasses for the Durham Rescue Mission, collecting non-perishables for the food pantry, and creating a flower garden for the community. Service learning projects are important for children and youth because it gives them a sense of awareness, responsibility, and empowerment over their community. The learning aspects allows them to find out more information about the issues that affect them and their communities, such as hunger, environment, homelessness, and the needs of our veterans and senior citizens. As a result of these projects, our goal is to encourage the students to know that they can make a positive change and impact in their communities. We welcome everyone to visit the DPS Celebrates webpage to check out the slideshow that highlights some of our sites and the wonderful things that they do in the program. Also, tonight, we have 3 panel discussions highlighting our sites and their most recent service projects and partnerships. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us.
So Ms. Tracy Super Edwards and Mr. William Palmer did a fabulous job highlighting our community education department. And they started us off by telling us that they have 3 different panelists that are going to be joining us. So joining us this evening is going to be 3 different pre-recorded videos. We've got one from Mangum Elementary, one from Oak Grove, and one from Hillandale. So I'm going to show those videos simultaneously. And again, these are featuring programs at each of those 3 schools. Now, another thing that Mr. Palmer highlighted is if you visit our DPS Celebrates website at celebrate.dpsnc.net and click on the link called Beyond the Celebrations. That's what we call our live events. If you click on that link and scroll down to our April event, there is a slideshow that you can scroll through and see all of the events at all of our different schools. Those will change frequently as more schools take pictures of their Global Youth Service Days, because this service day isn't going to happen for a few more days. And we want to be able to feature these live as they happen. So they haven't happened yet in some schools. And that's why we're not featuring all of them live this evening, but we want to highlight them. So please, please, please visit our website. Again, that's at celebrate.dpsnc.net and click on the link Beyond the Celebrations. So let's go ahead and go to Oak Grove first. I'm going to reshare my screen and we're going to look at Oak Grove.
All right.
Just one moment, ladies and gentlemen, for this technical difficulty. We were having just a little bit of problem trying to load the video. We definitely appreciate your patience and give us just one moment to get that pulled back up. We all know that technology is a great thing whenever it works. Thank you for your patience.
All right. Good afternoon. I would like to introduce Team Oak Grove to our Global Youth Service Day panel discussion.
My name is Tamika Bridges. I am the manager here at the Before and After School program at Oak Grove. This is Mr. Jackson. He is a student here in the Oak Grove After School program.
Greetings, I'm Monica Hamer. I am the school social worker for Oak Grove.
All right. Ms. Tamika, describe the service learning project you did in your after school program and what led you to identify this project.
The project that we did for our after school was called Snacks for Kids. We identified this program by initially our after school wanted to do something for kids less fortunate than them. And so we were going to do a food drive, but upon speaking with Ms. Hamer, the social worker, they were already doing backpack buddies. So they were already going to provide food for the kids. But another component that I identified was that kids also like to snack during break. I know, and I knew that mine did always. So I was like, well, maybe we could coordinate and come alongside the backpack buddies and provide snacks for kids that were less fortunate. They were already providing food for.
Why are service learning projects important for the students?
It's important for the students to teach them about the community around them and that everyone does not look like them or come from the same background as them, and to be as compassionate for those people as they will want people to be compassionate for them.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, so with that, Mr. Jackson, thank you. How did you feel about the service learning project?
I felt good about myself. I heard from a person that children are the next generation and they build the future. And for people to for children to not be in a good background and not be able to go home eating or only get their meals at school, I thought that children like that deserve more than what they're getting, because every children deserves something. So I
Go Team Oak Grove. Go Oak Grove, compassion.
so I feel like this could help children, even though they're just giving out snacks and the food drive gives out the meals, but I feel like everything counts. Everything that can help those children that can't afford the things other children got. I think when we're doing that, if it's a snack, a meal, or a crumb, I think it's something good. Okay.
So what did you learn from the project?
I learned that there are some kids out in the world that don't have as much or have as much as I do and what as much as our kids do. Not every kid has an iPhone, a meal, going to fast food places. Not every kid has that. And I learned that to be more grateful about what I had because other kids are going home hungry and can only eat meals at school. So I learned to be more appreciative of what I have.
Thank you. And what did you enjoy most about the service learning project?
I enjoyed the the way how we as students got to bring got to ask our parents to bring in some snacks to help them. I think that that's good because students ask their parents to do that and they have compassion, they care. I enjoyed that students could ask their parents instead of, like her asking the parents to show that students don't care only about themselves, but care about other people and their well-being.
Well said, Jackson.
Very good, very good. All right, Miss Monica,
Yes, sir.
tell us about your school and what you do.
So basically, I had already in place the backpack is handled by the Interfaith Food Shuttle. And Miss Tamika had noticed that I was always packing up food or always doing something and giving it to the kids. And she wanted to come into that and partner with that. So that's what she did. And it was wonderful. We were able to provide additional food and at least 5 to 6 more days of food that the children would have normally gotten.
Okay. How did the school and the community benefit from this after-school partnership?
I think the biggest benefit was seeing the smile on the children's face when they left with those great big bags and they knew that, hey, I got 6, 7 days worth of food. I'm going home and I can eat.
That's right.
That was the benefit.
And if other people want to help with the Backpack Buddies program, how would they go about doing that?
Please call Oak Grove, Tamika Bridges, Monica Hamer, ask for the social worker. Call Mr. Palmer if you can't find us, but call us.
All right, we want to thank you, Team Oak Grove, for your wonderful input on our discussion today.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right now.
That was an absolutely great message from our Oak Grove folks. Thank you so much. What a great, great, great passion project for our community. For our next school that's going to be featured, it's going to be Hillandale Elementary School. And let me go ahead and load that one for you all. Give me just a moment.
Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to welcome Team Hillandale to our Global Youth Service Day panel discussion.
Good afternoon. My name is Gwendolyn Flagler-Mann. I am the supporting manager for Hillandale before and after school program. I have with me Mr. DeMonte, who is in the 4th grade here at Hillandale Elementary School.
And my name is Lenny Sutherland, and I am the volunteer and donation call coordinator for the Durham Rescue Mission. We're honored to be part of this forum.
All right, thank you, thank you. All right, Ms. Gwen, let's get started. Describe the service learning project you did in your after-school program and what led you to identify this project and organization.
Well, what we did for our service learning project this time was we are collecting glasses for the Durham Rescue Mission. When I spoke with someone on Monday, they said this is a need that they need. And so we are collecting glasses. DeMonte will show you that we've already started with some of them already collecting glasses. And we did it because we've helped them before, and I felt like this would be a good organization to help.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Why are service learning projects important for our students?
Because we want to teach our children how to give back to the community, because everyone is not fortunate like some of our students and myself to have things. And the Durham Rescue Mission, I have passed them in downtown visiting, going downtown. I've seen them and I know what they do. They do a lot for the community, and I want to teach the children that we want to help the community as well.
All right, good, good. All right, Mr. DeMonte, Ms. Gwen has a few questions for you, sir.
Okay, DeMonte, can you tell me what did you enjoy about doing when you was doing this project? What did you enjoy?
I enjoyed about it because I could help people that were in need.
Okay, great. What did you learn from helping it when you did this project?
That it's okay to help people that are in need. You don't. It's just good to help people that need.
I
Okay.
like that.
Why is helping others so important to you?
Because it breaks my heart to see homeless people and they need more.
They need more.
They have nothing and give them.
We need to give them more.
Excellent. They need more. Good job, Mr. DeMarte. All right, Mr. Lenny, can you tell us about your organization and what you do?
Well, the Durham Rescue Mission, we've been here since 1974. We are a residential program, and we are classified 501c3. Charity Navigators classifies us as a homeless shelter, but we're not an overnight shelter. We are a residential program, and we take in people from all walks of life, primarily the addicted and the alcoholic person, but we also take in people who society is just more or less kicked in the teeth. And basically, we provide them with a home short term until they can get back on their life, on their feet. And we try to appeal to the physical, the mental, and the spiritual side of that person in order to make that metamorphosis, that change, that they will be able to go back and be productive members of society.
Okay. How will the rescue mission and the community benefit from this after-school partnership in collecting these glasses?
Tremendously, tremendously. As a matter of fact, it's funny that just yesterday, because I knew about what they were doing, Miss Gwen and our students were doing, but case in point, yesterday we had a gentleman come in and he did not have reading glasses. He didn't have glasses. And we couldn't get him set up right away to go to see an eye doctor. And it's even the ones that we called, Chris back here called around, and there was waiting lists to get him in. Well, what Miss Gwen and her students are doing is going to provide that person with a pair of glasses, and they don't have to wait. And the closest appointment Chris could get was 3 weeks down the road. Well, that man's going to be being unable to see for 3 weeks. But now, because of Hillandale, he's going to have a better opportunity.
Oh, that is fabulous. That is fabulous. And lastly, Mr. Lenny, if others want to help out, with the Durham Rescue Mission, how should they go about doing that?
Well, they can get in touch with me here at the Durham Rescue Mission, 919-688-9641, extension 5025. And any type of drives that you want to do. I know Miss Gwen, last year they did a sock drive. And if you ever ask anybody and look at statistics, the greatest need in the homeless community is socks. And I am going to tell you, they send us so many hundreds of people. Yeah. I mean, nice socks too. And young man, DeMonte, I just want to say to you, sir, you keep doing what you're doing, because helping other people is the capstone of our existence. And if more people had your heart, sir, then we would see the world turned upside down.
Thank you.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. All right. I definitely want to thank everybody for their time today. Thank you so much, Team Hillandale. You did a great job.
And thank you, Mr. Chris, for being there too.
See you later. Thank y'all so much.
All right now.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I will team.
And that started to hit twice. I apologize. What an absolutely powerful message. Great, great, great service learning opportunity right there. And for those of you that wear corrective lenses, you know how powerful that is if you don't have them. I know myself, I wear corrective lenses, and if I don't have those on, I can't even see my clock in the morning. So that would definitely inhibit and put a huge roadblock in my ability to be productive and be able to do my job and function on a daily basis. And there are so many people in our community that have that need. So if you have glasses, old glasses that you or a family member would like to donate, looks like Hillandale Elementary is a great spot to go ahead and take care of that. I know the main office would be more than happy to receive them. If it sounds like that'd be an easier location for you than the Durham Rescue Mission. So another great initiative. And finally, today, we have one more service learning project from Mangum Elementary School where they're going to be featured. So we've got one more video for you today.
Good afternoon. I would like to welcome Team Mangum to our Global Youth Service Day panel discussion.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Day. I'm the manager at Mangum Elementary School. And this is Jalea, who helped me with our youth project this year.
Hi, I'm Karen McFarland. I am a co-director of the Rougemont Community Food Pantry.
All right, all right. So, Ms. Bonnie, describe the service learning project that you did in your after-school program and what led you to identify this project and organization.
Well, we chose to help the food bank in Rougemont, which is about 5 minutes away from the school. The Ruitans are involved in this also, and my husband happens to be a Ruitan, and he is on one of the committees that help the food bank collect food for the church, and they're the ones that have the food bank in Rougemont. So that's how I got into it. He's been with Ruitan for about 30 years now. I used to be a member, but I got out of it for reasons, other reasons. I had the other things I couldn't just do all the things that they do, and they do a lot for the community, the Ruitans. I think these projects like the food drives are important because it teaches the children to do good things for people that are not as fortunate as they are, that don't have 3 meals a day like they do. And they really get excited about bringing the food in. And matter of fact, we're still doing it now. They're trickling in. I've got a container full of food now that my husband needs to pick up and take to the food bank. But we enjoy doing this every year, and hopefully it helps out the food bank.
Okay, all right, Ms. Jalea, Ms. Bonnie has a couple questions for you.
I do. Let's see, what did you enjoy most about the project, Jalea?
What I enjoyed most about the project was that I got to help other kids that didn't have a lot of meals a day, and that it was caring, and I felt really proud of myself for helping and caring for other people.
And what did you learn from helping?
I learned that other people might not have the luxury that we do to eat as many meals as we do, or have like the clothes or stuff like that, or food to eat. So I learned that not all people have just food.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, some people don't have food. And why is helping others important to you?
Helping others is important to me because it gives me another point of view, and I'm caring for others. I get to see how people feel, and get to like stand in their shoes a little bit.
Okay, good job.
Good job, Jaleel. Good job.
Uh,
All right, Miss Karen.
okay.
What's about your organization and what you do?
So we are the Rougemont Community Food Pantry. We've been open for 10 plus years, and we distribute food to anybody that comes by twice a month. We're open on the first and third Saturdays from 9 to 10 a.m. and the people come in to shop based on what we have available. And it's all free. We don't ask a lot of questions, only the bare minimum information that we have to provide to the food bank for purchasing stuff there and receiving stuff from them is all we ask, and everybody's welcome.
Great, great, great. How does your organization and the community benefit from this after-school partnership?
So, especially now, the availability of food from the food bank is less. And so the donations that we get from Mangum and the other people in the community really help support our food bank and helps us to be able to give out more items per family, per distribution. We have 50 to 60 families that come through each time we're open. We're serving 150 to 170 people.
That is amazing.
Each time, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if others wanted to help out, what should they do?
They can email me. They can come by the Rougemont United Methodist Church on the first and third, or the Thursday before the first and third Saturdays. We'll be there setting up. If they have a donation, they can bring it then. Or if they want to come early on the Saturday morning we're open, they can come then. Or they can email me or call me and we can make arrangements to meet them to collect their donations.
That's wonderful. Do you mind sharing your phone number, Ms. Karen?
No, it's 919-599-0712.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate Team Mangum for their time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Again, a very, very, very powerful and very needy opportunity for our youth to exercise their global service project. And right here, they give back in our local community. Rougemont is our direct neighbor to the north. And we do have a lot of students that live here in the northern end of Durham that would probably take advantage of some of those opportunities there. Melissa Perez is going to wrap us up for this evening. Let me go ahead and share my screen once again.
Thank you, Ms. Stevens. And I would really like to thank the Department of Community Education for collaborating with us this month and providing us with these panel discussions for Global Youth Service Day. So what we have coming up next month, we have officially finished our DPS Beyond 28 Black History Month and Women's History Month celebration. And so we will have one live event next month, which is going to be on the second Monday at 6:30 p.m. And if you would like more information about what that's going to be about and who's going to be our special guests, please visit celebrate.dpsnc.net for more information. And as always, if you haven't already, we'd really appreciate if you follow all the great things that we're doing on social media. These are all our handles listed here. And again, on behalf of DPS Celebrates, Miss Kelly Stevens and myself, thank you again for joining us. And we look forward to seeing you next month on the second Monday at 6:30 p.m. Everyone, have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.